Good morning, St. Paul's. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, and you are watching Wolf TV, bringing the latest news, sports, entertainment, and everything in between. We are live, and we have a great show for you today. Here are the announcements for today. Fellowship of Christian Athletes will meet today at the second half lunch in the theater. Invite a friend and come hear a good word before Easter. Head over to the School by the Lake and cheer on your baseball Wolves as they take on the Skippers this evening. JV starts at 4, then varsity at 6:30. And now, it's time for fate to weave its fortune. Today's challenger is Rogan Martinez. If you have courage, then come to the Wolf TV studio on the first floor of Benilde in the library now. And now it's time for some happy birthdays. We wish a very special day to the following Wolves. Landon Saladino. Happy birthday, everyone. Here at Wolf TV, we wish you a great day and good fortune. Now let's look at today's news. Gas prices in the United States surged past $4 a gallon this week for the first time since 2022, as the ongoing Iran war continues to disrupt global oil supplies. The national average now sits at $4.02, more than $1 higher than before the conflict began. The spike follows major supply chain interruptions, halted tanker movement through the Strait of Hormuz, and damage to oil facilities across the Middle East. Economists warn the rising fuel costs could ripple through the broader economy, pushing up prices on groceries, shipping, and everyday goods. Diesel has jumped to $5.45 a gallon, up from $3.76 a gallon before the war. In response, the International Agency announced the release of 400 million barrels from emergency reserves, while the U.S. temporarily eased sanctions on Venezuela and Russia. Analysts say relief may take time as demand rises heading into spring.
Former pro golfer and celebrity Tiger Woods crashed his car into another vehicle over the weekend. The arrest report confirmed that after the crash, Woods had failed sobriety tests and appeared slow in his movements. Woods told a sheriff's deputy he was looking down at his cell phone and changing the radio station and did not notice the vehicle in front of him had slowed down. The crash caused Woods' SUV to roll onto its side. The 82-time PGA Tour winner was charged with driving under the influence, property damage, and refusal to submit to a lawful test, all misdemeanors. The crash marks the latest setback for Woods as the 50-year-old was attempting another comeback after years of injuries, car accidents, and bad press. Just last night, Woods put out a statement saying that he was submitting himself into treatment to focus on his health and well-being. Hopefully this is the start of the road to recovery for Tiger Woods, inarguably one of the greatest golfers to ever live. Though he almost certainly won't be participating, the Masters tournament starts next Thursday.
Apple had a busy March with many notable arrivals and announcements for the coming year. Apple started the month by revealing the all-new MacBook Neo, an entry-level laptop powered by the A18 Pro chip, priced at $599 and $499 for education. Apple then announced dates for its Worldwide Developers Conference and iOS 27 keynote. Both events will take place in early June. The tech giant then released iOS 26.4, bringing new security features, more liquid glass UI, and updates to music and other apps. Apple has started pre-orders today for the new AirPod Max 2, an over-ear version of the earbuds. The Max 2 will be priced around $549. Finally, leakers have been hinting that Apple's Gemini-powered Siri will still be dropping new features in early April. Lots to look forward to in the wide world of technology. Now here comes Wolf TV Trivia. Now let's look at today's sports news. A historic night in the NHL as teenage superstar Macklin Celebrini continues to take over the league. The 19-year-old phenom officially reached the 100-point mark this week, becoming just the sixth teenager in NHL history to hit that milestone in a single season. Celebrini put on a show for the San Jose Sharks, recording 2 goals and an assist in a thrilling 5-4 win over the St. Louis Blues. With the performance, Celebrini joins an elite group of legends and further proves he's one of the brightest young stars in hockey. Around the rest of the league, things are heating up as the regular season winds down. Currently, the Buffalo Sabres sit at the top of the East, and the Colorado Avalanche are at the top of the West. The NHL is definitely entering one of the most exciting stretches of the season. The playoffs start April 18th.
The MLB is back in full swing, and we're getting a good look at what teams could be pretty good this year. Although most teams have only played 3 or 4 out of their 162 games, some seem pretty promising. The Atlanta Braves offense has been popping in their early games, and even with injuries, they are racking up early wins. The Cubs have also been putting up some big run games as their team is slowly building into a dangerous one. As everyone expected, the Dodgers are the super team that we all know and dislike. The Pirates have had a pretty slow start to the season as they are underperforming to what most people were looking for. Star pitcher Paul Skeens only lasted 2/3 of the first inning of their first game, and it wasn't looking too good. As the games keep rolling, we will begin to truly see how the outcome for the season will be. Will we see a new king crowned in October? Time will tell.
This past weekend, the JV Rugby Wolves traveled to City Park to face Jesuits' JV team. The Wolves had a strong defense and offense running hard into the Blue Jays and making them pay on every carry. First tries came from Christian Buffa, who put the Wolves ahead. Other tries came from Chris Curtis, Hunter Bentley, and David Alvarez. More kudos to William Pope for making a conversion kick, which rarely happens. This was the JV's last game, and they played hard to win 26-24. Congratulations to the JVs for the hard work they've put in all season. Now it's time for Song of the Day.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jolly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear. Oh, yeah. Gummy, 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 gummy bear. Gummy, 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 gummy bear.
Now let's take a look at the world of entertainment and other things. Sad news for Rec Room fans. The popular VR game is shutting down after 10 years. The game will officially close on June 1st after boasting over 150 million players during its decade-long run. Despite its massive popularity, Rec Room never actually became profitable, and developers often struggled with ways to turn a profit on the free-to-play game. On top of that, the market for virtual reality has also cooled off a lot, with some of their lowest sales ever this past year. Many companies invested a lot of capital into developing VR platforms, but it just never caught on. Players of the game have expressed their sadness in the game shutting down, as it had become a space where they could engage socially and express their creativity. As an act of goodwill, the developers have unlocked all premium content. Maybe it's time we all dust off our old Oculus VR headsets that have sat forgotten so long, and pay our virtual friends a visit one last time. So goodbye, Rec Room, and thanks for the memories.
Today is National 1 Cent Day. The United States first issued a 1 cent coin affectionately called the penny in 1787. Benjamin Franklin designed it. On one side, it read, "Mind your business," and on the other, "We are one." This coin was made of 100% copper, was larger than today's penny, and came to be known as the Fugio cent. The 1 cent coin was reduced in size in the 1850s to make the currency more economical and easier to handle. The penny that we know and love today, the one with Mr. Abraham Lincoln on it, was introduced in 1909. So shout out to all the penny lovers. We know you've caught a lot of strays lately and have largely been made illegal, but real penny heads, remember that pennies built America, so stay strong.
Now let's send it over to Hansberger FM for a brand new album review. Check it out.
Hey there guys, welcome back to another edition of Hansberger FM. Yesterday, I came to the realization that despite being an avid music listener, I've somehow never listened to a Beatles album its entirety, and that's a tragedy. So I opened Spotify, picked the White Album, and started listening. I was immediately hit with the screeching sound of an airplane landing, followed by a song parodying none other than Chuck Berry and the Beach Boys. This track's called Back in the USSR, and it's my favorite song in the whole album. After that, you got Dear Prudence and Obla Di Obla Da. Those are both two very different songs, but I'm a fan of both of them. Side 1 also has While My Guitar Gently Weeps, one of the most iconic early rock guitar songs. The best songs on Side 2 are Blackbird and Rocky Raccoon. Blackbird's been played to death on millions of college kids' acoustic guitars, so I'm a little sick of it. Rocky Raccoon is also a really good song, but is notable for being the inspiration behind the Marvel character Rocket Raccoon. Side 3 opens up with Birthday, which I can personally thank President Dickens for ingraining into my head. We've also got the legendary track Helter Skelter. Many attribute this song with popularizing hard rock because of its distorted guitar tone and loud vocals. Side 4 is sadly the weakest of all 4 sides. Honey Pie is probably my favorite of the final tracks, but I don't feel too strongly about any of them. For my first Beatles album, I like the White Album. I give it an 8 out of 10.
It's time for another live round of King of the Streets. If you hear your name at the top of the show, you'll have your shot at challenging the King of the Street live on air. The current King of the Street is Lewis Green, and his second match. Fighters, enjoy your struggle.
Another round of King of the Streets. Lewis Green will now be taking on Wolf TV member Rogan Martinez. So, let's see who they choose. Rogan, stop shaking. You'll be fine. They're choosing their characters now. So we're going Lewis as Guile versus Rogan as Ken. Going to Japan. Round 1, fight. So, automatically we're going up close to one another. Doesn't seem like they're just punching air. Cool. Alright, starting to move around some now. They're just punching air again. He's put down the controller.
Oh, and this guy.
Rogan has now figured out his character. Fun. Oh! He throws Lewis and has him in the corner. Can Lewis get out of there? Oh, wait. Lewis might be able to get out. They're just spamming buttons. And Lewis takes round 1. Going into round 2 now. Rogan just trying to get some hits in, but he is stunned. Oh, he's come back, but he's not coming back. Rogan just punching air. Cool. Oh, he's getting some nice hits on him. Getting some nice jabs. Oh! Could this be it for Rogan? Can he come back from this? Wait. Going for some feet kicks. Wait. Oh, wait. And Rogan loses. Lewis remains the king of the streets, and Rogan has been humbled. That's our show for today, Wolves. Thank you for watching Wolf TV, and until next time, let's make it a great day.